Hello, Infinite Masters. Happy Wisdom Wednesday. This is Richard Kuo. This week's message is don't quit on life. I think sometimes we go through a lot of hardships in our lives and we just feel like it's time to just give up, and we get really stuck and we almost start disconnecting, or we do something to escape our reality because we feel like there's no point in living life anymore. There's no point in continuing and even trying because everything seems so difficult. This past week was a really good representation. So as many of you know, of course, I've been making these YouTube videos for over 3 years, and in some respect, life is pretty good for me. Things are going well. However, last week, life felt pretty crappy. It felt like it was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And as much as in my mind, I feel like there's this idea of no matter what, I'm going to keep going and I'm not going to quit. Last week, literally, I was in a moment where I'm like, I quit. I'm done. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore. And I share this with you because, we all have our highs and we all have our lows. There's moments on everyone's journey, no matter how successful one person is, everyone goes through their highs and lows. Everyone hits a point in their life, even when they're successful, that they want to quote unquote give up or do something else. So one really quick shout out I want to give you is if you haven't checked out the Infinite Mastery podcast, I highly recommend it. I know it takes, the interviews are longer than a few minutes. However, I promise you there's going to be a lot of valuable content in every single one of the episodes. And I really want to highlight that the Infinite Mastery podcast, the interviews I do with people, are literally people who have gone through low self-esteem, the challenges of life, like, oh my goodness, my life sucks, and a lot of people who have attempted suicide, a lot of people who have abused drugs, been in gang violence, all these different ridiculous stories, and they've come out on the other side. And the reason why I want to encourage you to check out the Infinite Mastery podcast is because that way, if you're going through a hard situation and you feel like you want to give up, just know that there's people out there who have gone through these situations and come out on the other side. And I promise you that you can too. And I'm not just saying that. I say that because last week, again, I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. And then all of a sudden, I had one conversation with someone. And in this one conversation I had the opportunity to shift my mindset and think, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just going to commit to taking my life back on. And it's only been a couple days, but I'll tell you right now, I feel confident. Like, I love what I'm doing. I'm tackling everything I have to do. And I only tell you this because I want you to keep going and never give up. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. And let's continue this conversation. What are some questions you have regarding how do we get back up on our feet or anything like that? I'll be happy to answer that in another video or in the comment section below. All right, thank you so much. Be sure to check out infinitemastery.org for more information on just how to get inspired, and join our private Facebook community at facebook.com/groups/infinitemastery. Have a good week. See you next time.